Good evening. I'd like to call this business meeting to order on March 19th, 2025. May we have the Pledge of Allegiance, Chief Williams? Thank you. May we have the roll call, please?
Thank you, Madam President. Mr. Bacon. Present. Mr. Baoki. Present. Mr. DeCosta. Mr. Erboldinger. Mr. Fosbrink. Present. Mr. Lawrence. Present. President Martin.
Present.
All present. Madam President, we have quorum.
Thank you. For my president's report, I'd like to talk about some grant and funding updates. Our engineering firm, LSSE, applied for a $500,000 Department of Community and Economic Development grant for roadways and sidewalk improvements around Sharon Drive, Fillmore Road, and Arnold Avenue. We did not receive the entire amount requested, but did get awarded $200,000. This will allow us to complete 40% of the work needed. We are reviewing other grant opportunities to obtain the balance needed to finalize the planned improvements. The leaf truck grant request needed some updates to the application before it can be finalized, and this is being processed. Last month, Mayor Frank Porco, Council members Angelo Biocchi, Joe DeCosta, and I attended Abigail Salisbury's talk on food resources and state grant awards in District 34. As per Representative Salisbury's request, I provided a letter requesting support for securing funding for several important projects within our community in the Borough of Forest Hills. These initiatives aim to improve the quality of life for our residents, foster economic growth, and address key local needs. The Tree City Times future editions will highlight pending and completed legislative actions by council. There will also be a section describing current and planned projects around the borough. These will be permanent features of all newsletters thereafter in an effort to keep our residents informed and aware of issues. Lastly, Forest Hills has once again been named Tree City USA by the Arbor Day Foundation. All of council wants to take a moment to celebrate the work the Tree and Shrub Committee has accomplished. Your commitment to creating a greener, healthier community is a significant achievement, and we're proud to be part of the Tree City USA. That ends my report. Moving on to the Forest Hills Community Alliance. Ms. Dempsey, are you reporting tonight? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Just a couple quick updates. As you all know from all the emails that I send all of you, our vision plan is now complete. Our project that we worked on the past few years with Evolve VA and also with the community. And I want to thank everyone on council and the borough manager helping us along the way and offering feedback and guidance. And you are all invited. And I've heard replies from many of you that we are meeting community room on April 3rd at 6 o'clock to present the plan and to start the discussion on projects. So we're very excited about that. We recently just added 3 new board members to the FHCA Board of Directors. You probably know all or most of them. Devin Wood, who actually used to be on Borough Council, and she has experience in fundraising, marketing, and event planning, all 3 of which will be very helpful for us. We also elected George Moray, who is the manager of the Univest Bank here in Forest Hills, and also Representative Abigail Salisbury, who we all know as our rep in the PA House. Next up, we're going to have we hope to have an event in June to celebrate the band shell, the completion of the band shell. And we've had some discussions with Barb about possibly combining that with a celebration of your fabulous Westinghouse Lodge renovation. So we'd love to come together on that. We started to talk a little bit about it at our board meeting last night, and we have to start talking about dates and talk to Walt and all this stuff. So entertainment and all that. So we'll be in touch with about that, but we'd love to do that with the borough. And lastly, we just applied for a grant to DCED for $125,000 to reposition the road out here. I can't remember which direction I am. It should be, thank you, part of one of the catalytic projects in the Forest Hills Forward Vision Plan, which is the innovation park that we hope to establish over here in the parking lot. So this would reposition Bill Tomasic Way to the other side of the parking lot. So that funding would get us started on that project. So hopefully that will come through. And we had discussed that with Barb and Angelo as well before we applied. And this was just the LOI. So we're just in the initial phases of that.
Thank you so much. Moving on then. Could we have the manager's report, please, Mr. Abrams?
President Martin, first, we are now in property tax season and we have received our first partial payment within the first 2 weeks of the month from Jordan. So those funds are starting to flow, putting us into the rest of our hopefully normal financial flow for the year. Water from Ms. Bras, there were 2 breaks this past month. And I would also like to add that with the issues that we've had during the construction and the sewer line replacements on Avenues A and B, I also did meet with the Water Authority today to start looking at how they might be able to replace the water lines in that area. Prevent any further breaks. Those lines are about a 1919 install. As far as my report, as it's on file, council received it a couple of weeks ago, but things of note, the stairs and walkways project is scheduled to begin the week of April 7th. Tree pruning from Horhut, the pruning of the oaks is now complete with the onset of the warm weather. So they're going to be focusing on removals and non-oak, non-elm pruning through the growing season. Unfortunately, this is lasting longer than we wanted to, but I'm hoping to close out the Westinghouse project this month. There's still 2 final items that we're going to be dealing with, hopefully fixing one of them this week, before the end of the week. And also, as anyone who's been to these meetings or listens, we've been having some microphone issues with static and other pieces. Those, the parts finally came in and are scheduled to be installed on Monday. So the next time there's a council meeting here, we should have some improvements. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Abrams. Chief Williams, may we have your report, please?
Thank you, President Martin. A couple things. One, the UPMC is going to be providing an award to our department, Officer Coda Wagner and Sergeant Jason Petrie, along with the EMS personnel who had a save on a CPR, where we had someone go out completely. They did CPR. EMS showed up and did additional work, and the gentleman lived and he's still alive. So they're going to provide our officers and Woodland Hills EMS with an award for their efforts in that particular case. So I think that's going to happen in the beginning of April. I'm not sure exactly of the date yet. Secondly, Officer Petrie or Sergeant Petrie did a little reading for the kids at Forest Hills Nursery School. So another one of those things that we like to do on our end to, again, get with the public in a different light. And I know that the kids always appreciate it when we show up. I mean, we usually go there. That's all I have for you tonight.
Well, congratulations on both, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Corbel, may we have the solicitor's report?
I have no public report this evening, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Corbel. Moving on then to other committees or boards. Mr. Bacon, anything to report?
Not this month.
Mr. Lawrence?
Only that I and Mr. DeCrosta, and I believe the borough manager will be attending ALUM conference in the beginning of April.
Thank
That's
you.
all.
Mr. Bioki?
Nothing to report.
Okay, then, thank you. Is there anyone here for public comment? Okay, well, we're moving on then. No one's here for that. And we will start the business meeting. Operations and policy, please, Mr. Lawrence.
Thank you, Madam President. I move for the approval of minutes from February 4th, 2025 and February 19th, 2025.
Any comment? Yeah, voice vote, please. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Motion to approve partial relief from delinquent penalties of resident number 1330 due to extreme circumstances as recommended by the Operations and Policy Committee.
Second.
Vince? May we have a voice vote, please? All in favor, say aye. Aye.
That concludes my report, Madam President. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Moving on to finance, Mr. Fosbrink.
Thank you, Madam President. Like to make a motion to approve the December bills totaling $511,522.33 as summarized below.
Any comments?
I have one comment and there needs to be a correction on that. It is the February bills. And I sincerely apologize that 3 proofreaders missed that. The numbers are correct.
I wondered why we were delinquent, but I didn't want to say anything, so.
My apologies, I just read right through it, so.
Does anyone else have any comments? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
That's all, Madam President. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fosbrink. Moving on then to Borough property, Mr. Bacon.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to approve a resolution seeking recognition as a bird town through the Bird Town, Pennsylvania program.
Second.
Any comment? May we have a voice vote, please? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. That concludes borough property.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. Mr. Lawrence, planning and zoning, anything tonight?
Thank you, Madam President. Planning and Zoning has no report for tonight.
Thank you. Moving on then to Public Works, Mr. Fosbrink.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to authorize the manager to execute PennDOT Highway Use Agreement number 119992A, an amendment to the decorative stone wall reconstruction and maintenance agreement of 2021.
Do we have a second? Thank you. Any comment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Madam President. Nothing further.
Thank you, Mr. Fosbrink. Public safety, please, Mr. Bioki.
Thank you, President Martin. I move to approve the borough traffic calming policy and traffic calming request form.
Second.
Any comment? May we have a voice vote, please? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I move to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Forest Hills Police Department and the Woodland Hills School District.
Second.
Any comments, please? May we have a voice vote? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Is there anything more, Mr. Bioki?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that concludes our public safety.
Thank you. Is there any old business anyone would like to discuss? Any new business? I've been told I need to change the language here. Then for the adjournment, I move to adjourn the meeting by acclamation. Are there any objections? Since there's none, I move to adjourn the meeting. Thank you. By acclamation. Thank you.